I'm Ratnesh, an alumnus of IIM Lucknow class of 2006. Few days back during Navratri, my wife was late in returning from office and I thought I'll prepare something for myself. And instead of putting the white rock salt, I put baking soda in the food I was preparing. Then I was worried because I ate baking soda. I don't know how much quantity of baking soda is safe for the body. And I searched on internet and top 3 results which came, they all said call poison control. I was really worried. So I called my friend, doctor friend, and he said, Abhi baking soda to khaya hai. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. So that is something which we are trying to address. In India especially, there is so much dearth of healthcare education. Even people like us who are very well educated, we are postgraduates, we are SCCA people, but our health education levels are very low. Most of it are driven by either hearsay, either friends or family, and a lot of it is old wives' tales, or from random strangers, and everybody is a doctor. Okay, so and there are 1,000 solutions to each problem, that medical condition that we report. Okay, so this is the essential statement, which has 2 parts. One is people really don't understand their health conditions right now, and second is they can't make an informed choice about what kind of healthcare providers they should go to. Okay, to give another example is a regular day-to-day condition of headache, which could be created by hard day at work, it could be created by lack of sleep, it could be due to hypertension, it could be due to diabetes, it could be due to migraine, it could be due to some neural this thing. If person regularly suffers from headache, what do? Either they take Disprin or any other over-the-counter medicine, or they may go to, let's say, a doctor who treats migraine, right? Whereas it could be because of hypertension. So now this is a problem, so which means they are not making informed choices about their healthcare condition. So this is what we are trying to solve. And essentially that becomes the mission statement for us, to provide a guided journey to the users to understand their health and make informed choices. So this is just what the 4 modules that we have. So first is the driving lot of content, making people aware about the healthcare, and then driving them to find the right healthcare provider. Second is symptom checker. Excuse me, Devika. Sorry to interrupt. Okay. The second module is a symptom checker, which is right now a 1,000 decision point module, but we are building to make it 5,000, 8,000 point kind of thing. And this is where a lot of machine learning and artificial intelligence will come in. Third is the appointment booking or doctor discovery, which of course people can use standalone, but our idea is to make it a guided journey. So from first 2 modules, they should be able to arrive at what kind of appointment they are seeking. And then we have tie-ups with a lot of labs to offer preventive healthcare. So which means it's a stitch in time saves 9. So and we really hope less and less people need to go to doctors. Stay healthy. Founding team involves Prabhash Thakur, we are 3 founding members. All of three of us are from the same school, although translated in batches, not from the same batch. So Prabhash is an alumnus of IIT and XLRI. I am Ratnesh, I am from IIM Lucknow, and then Ashish, who is an alumnus of IIT Kharagpur. Why now? Why is healthcare important? So some digital health predictions in the world of how the market is going to grow, what kind of, how the supply, that is doctors and hospitals are adopting technology. So these are fairly available statistics. More important is the condition of Indian healthcare market, where you see the number of physicians per 1,000 people is very low, really low, compared to even some of the developing countries. Hospital beds per person, again, very low. Nurses and midwives, and I must say paramedics, also fairly low. So it becomes more pertinent that people are more educated because they can't really call somebody, like in advanced countries, they can call a call center, NHS, and get an understanding. So it's more pertinent that people understand their health better. So this is how the Indian healthcare is moving when it comes to digital. A lot of people are adopting technology while looking at healthcare solutions. A lot of Sec A, Sec B people adopting technology. But our aim is not just to limit ourselves to Sec A or Tier 1 metro. We are, as our next steps, we are planning to localize the content. We really want to go to the taluk block level where people are able to access the content and get the right access to healthcare. So this is in short what we are doing, and we really hope that people are benefited with whatever we are trying to do.
Thanks, Ratnesh. So I have one question.
Sure.
In this day and age of whatever is healthcare related, medication, whatever it may be, I mean, it's available at your fingertips. Just Google anything you want today from a content perspective. It is readily available, right?
So I beg to differ.
Let me finish. So, so given that scenario, I'm actually posing a question on your revenue model. So how would you, position yourself from a revenue perspective? How would you break even, given the fact that you're actually up against Google as a competition there?
Yes. Right. So that is where the anecdote which I started with. The content available is not suited to Indian condition. We cannot call poison control if somebody eats baking soda. The top 3 websites that I spoke about are NHS UK, Mayo Clinic, which is USA, and WebMD USA. And the fundamental difference between what Google serves and what is needed is most of the content is Western, and the conditions, and that was discussed in the panel where Dr. Vikram and others were there. Indian conditions typically arise from infections. Condition may be same, condition may be liver damage, but it will be arising from infection. In US, it would have arisen from metabolic. So content which is suited to metabolism doesn't suit infection. So that is a big gap which is not available, which is not served by Google. And it's not competition with Google. Google actually helps us when we have really great content, when we have really great symptom checker. Google helps us to reach more people.
But how are you making money? What's the revenue model here?
So revenue model it's a multifold revenue model. First, of course, is the ads. Second is affiliate. Third is we have a lot of ties with preventive. So whatever goes through whoever books appointment through us in preventive healthcare, we get some percentage out of that. And when we go to phase 2, phase 3, we have, as I said, there's a lot of machine learning involved, and so which means we'll get really targeted segments of people what they want, and there will be use of that data to monetize that. So we'll not be selling individual data, but there's a lot of learning that will come from it.
So what's the quantum of funds you're actually looking for?
So we are looking at something like 500K, essentially to ramp up technology to build the machine learning and AI component, and we need to put ground staff on field, and we'll also use that fund to localize the content, because that is where the real value is captured.
Any questions from the audience?
So I agree that Google currently doesn't have enough information. Seems like a product I'd like to use. At the same time, sorry if I missed that part, do you have any, like using machine learning and things like those? Like Arvind Eye Care, what they do is they make, they provide you that eye care through, through videos, doctors can see that. So
yes.
Do you have anything of that sort in the model where, since we have a dearth of good doctors in India, so providing that platform as well, where sitting at my home I can.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. So there are 2 ways which are open to us, and we are gonna freeze on one. First is there are some players already doing that, so we might either partner with them, or because that is not in phase 1, that is in phase 2, which is typically May, June 2016 kind of thing. So either we will partner with them, so there has been interest shown by some of the players, or we might develop our own platform where people are able to consult with doctors through the app or through the website.
Thanks.
Yes, please. No.
I'll talk to you offline.
Sure.